Some people follow trends and some build what comes next.
For us, innovation is not something new or what to do. It is about doing something right which compounds over time. So if you look at Gurugram today, people are leaving their homes to interact with whatever they are doing. It should be easily integrated with macro infrastructure. For example, for Vedatam, the airports there are 30 minutes distance. Train stations there are 15 minutes distance. NH8 is at their 10 minutes distance. It is way better for the future.
And when someone walks into the SPJ Vedatam, what's that one feeling or experience you want them to have?
For me, the experience at Vedatam is all about curating something which feels alive, effortless and relatable to the people. वो एक specific task के लिए नहीं निकल रहे जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, right? They are looking for complete ecosystems. आप देखेंगे there's a strong shift towards experience-led developments. So that is what we are aiming. आप एक जगह आ रहे हैं, आपको वहीं पे retail भी मिले, वहीं पे आपको खाना पीना भी मिले, वहीं पे आपको entertainment भी मिले. So in a sense, that is the vibe I'm aiming at. And I want people कि वो जब वापस आए, it is not out of need, it is out of experience they had over there.
Some people follow trends and some build what comes next. And today we are joined by someone doing exactly that. Hello everyone, this is Shweta. Welcome to CNC24 podcast. With us is Mithul Jain, the Managing Director of SPJ Group. Mithul ji is bringing the fresh approach to the real estate and hospitality with a strong focus on innovation and modern development. So Mithul has done his LLM from King's College London and also a part of the core team committee of Naretco Next Gen NCR. Outside the work, you'll find him socializing, traveling and enjoying the track days. So welcome to the show. Before we get into the business, what's been keeping you busy and excited these days?
Firstly, thank you Shweta for having me. Looking forward to share my insights with you today. So lately, I recently got married. So that's one major thing which been keeping me occupied. And then I think the Iran war, it's going insane. Like it's something new or the other is happening every other day. So yeah, you have to keep updated with those things. Otherwise, because they are directly proportionate to business industry. So yeah, I guess these two things have been keeping me busy the most these days.
And if we talk about your leadership in SPJ Group, how has your journey been so far?
My journey so far has been great. So it's been around 2.5 years since I got into the family business. It can be a bit overwhelming in the starting, like you're shifting from student life to business life. And I feel the best way to go about it on step by step. Like don't try to jump on in everything at once. You got to start with the rope somewhere. So take it easy, step by step. And I think rest is easy.
And that one thing that is catching my attention, that you have a legal background and you have done your LLM from King's College London, right? How has that influenced your decision making power into the real estate?
I think the biggest edge my background in law has given me is that I don't look at deals as just mere transactions. I look at them as systems. It fundamentally shapes how I approach it, right? Like about risk allocations, responsibilities and friction points which are bound to show up at some point or the other. So to mitigate that, starting में आपको पता चल जाएगा. And being brought up in a business family in India, you know, starting से day one से बच्चा कुछ ना कुछ exposure होता है उसका business के regarding. But at the same time, the legal edge that I have is changed how I process it. So for India, real estate, or for that matter any industry, runs on two basic things: relationships and trust. And while those are great as foundation, I feel you need to document everything so that uncertainty is not there, and otherwise uncertainty is bound to creep in at some point or the other. So I'll give you an example. When we were signing PVR for one of our developments, so there was a very strong push from our sales team to close the deal and leverage the brand. But instead of that, we chose to slow things down, take it easy and lock in the specifics around handover and fit out periods. Otherwise, that is where most of the friction points rise up. We were also signing JSPL, Jindal Steel, for construction partner for our project Vedatam. So even with that, we hit a deadlock on few of the terms, as you always do, right? But at the same time, instead of negotiating further, हमने एक दूसरे के perspective से सोचा कि what the other side is protecting. And that helped us to reach at a situation which was win-win for both the parties. So yeah, law as a field It helps me shape my role at SPJ.
So, being a second generation leader, there's always that balance, taking forward the traditional legacy along with your own ideas and innovation. So, how are you managing that?
See, it is important to carry the legacy forward and the traditional values also. I mean, there must be something right about it, right? But that we have reached to such a stage. So I feel on the top management level, the traditional value should always be there because that structures the entire organization. But to sustain it, you need systems, you need proper technology and innovation to take it further. Traditional values will only take you to a certain level, but what will sustain it? Further systems and technology, so that आपका day to day involvement कम हो जाए, at the same time आपकी efficiency बढ़ जाए.
And since SPJ is in the across industries like real estate, finance, hospitality, and into the education also, so how do you keep innovation consistent across everything?
Honestly, I don't balance out my innovation across sectors equally because I don't think that's right to do. That's what people do. I break it down into very simple parts, like where we are actively operating versus where we are strategic investors. So real estate and hospitality, that is where I go the deepest because that is where I'm involved with day-to-day life. And for me, innovation is not about doing something new. It's about what I'm doing is that making my product better. Is it helping me build better? Is it helping me sell faster, lease faster, or is it growing my customer base? If it is not doing any of those things, then it's just noise to me, honestly. And recently, might have noticed, especially post-COVID, कि mostly people are shifting towards experience-led developments and experience in general. वो घर से बाहर निकलते हैं, उनको एक experience चाहिए. I'll tell you something about my project with Atom. We are going with structural steel or more, आप लोगों को पता होगा, pre-fabricated steel. The cost is a bit on the higher side, but in the long term, it's more efficient. And recently, आपने notice किया होगा, people are more aware now. उनको sustainability और environmental impact से काफ़ी फर्क पड़ता है, especially after COVID, जैसे अभी बात हुई हमारी. तो looking to that and aligning to the same goals, we have also integrated gold green certification into our building, which shows our goal towards more sustainable and future ready developments. And as far as agriculture is concerned, we have moved towards poly houses, which is a more controlled environment farming, which is more efficient, saves time and energy for everyone. And we more focused on floriculture, the farming of flowers. For us, innovation is not something new or what to do. It is about doing something right which compounds over time. It may look expensive on day one, but in the long term, it is way better for the future.
And when you say forward-thinking development, what does that actually mean to you in today's real estate space?
See, when we talk in the context of India, a real opportunity for a modern benchmark development is not always a greenfield development. I feel it's more about elevating an already placed ecosystem. So for me, a modern benchmark can be a system where you are elevating the systems which are already there in place. So if I talk about our project with Atom, it's there in Sector 14, Gurugram. The market is so that it is a high footfall, densely populated and a micro market. But they lack a severe avenue to, the market lacks a organized retail. And that is what we are aiming. We are aiming to uplift the area as a whole with our development over there. So modern benchmark is that when we try to maximize the value of our project for all the stakeholders concerned without compromising on the project's architecture or aesthetics. So that is what we aim with. And for a development to be called a modern or a benchmark development, it should be easily integrated with macro infrastructure, like for example airports, train stations or national corridors. For example, for Vedatam, the airports there are 30 minutes distance, train stations there at 15 minutes distance, NH8 is at there 10 minutes distance. So that is what I call a modern benchmark in today's world.
Let's talk about the SPJ Vedatam. What was the starting point and what inspired you to start this project?
So the inspiration behind this project is very simple actually. There was demand, but no avenue to serve it. अगर आप इस साइड ऑफ द गुरुग्राम की बात करते हैं, लोगों के पास पैसा है, उनके पास टाइम है, उनके पास लाइफस्टाइल एस्पिरेशंस हैं, बट उनके पास कहीं जाने के लिए नहीं है. तो उनको कुछ भी करना हो, they have to travel either to Delhi or on the other side of the highway. So looking at this, we focus that अगर हम इस market को cater कर पाए, अगर यहाँ पे हम एक organized retail ला पाए, तो this will shape the entire future of this side of Gurugram. So looking at that, and honestly we got lucky with the land parcel itself. Initially we planned a high street for this location, but looking at the area, हमने थोड़ा डिवेल्व किया मार्केट में, हमने स्टडी किया, तो हमने सोचा कि हाई स्ट्रीट से बेटर यहाँ पे एक मॉल रहेगा, बिकॉज इट वॉज द नीड ऑफ दिस मार्केट. And since that we tapped into the market, and that is what the vision of SPJ Vedatam is now.
So how does your idea reflects doing something that is functional but still feels premium?
So it's more about creating experiences. जैसा मैंने आपको बताया कि आज की डेट में everyone is chasing experiences. तो it is about creating experiences. तो कोई भी अगर आपके development में, if anyone's coming inside your development, they should see that it is a seamless flow. There should be a proper zoning so that a person enters, they can experience everything with a proper ecosystem entirely there in place. वो आ रहे हैं, प्रॉपर वेलकम एक्सपीरियंस हो उनका, उनको बस जोनिंग हो कि यस यहाँ पे आपका रिटेल है, यहाँ पे फूड सेक्शन है, यहाँ पे एंटरटेनमेंट सेक्शन है. सो पीपल डोंट फील इंटिमिडेटेड एज वेल. उनको एक इजी सीमलेस फ्लो मिले डेवलपमेंट के लिए. सो फॉर दैट to me is functional yet sustainable.
So that is going to be
and the other thing we catered to was the parking problem. In this side of area of Gurugram, parking is a very huge problem. So we are going with 3 basements for the development, which is approximately 1100 car parking spaces.
So that's the one shop stop for everything.
That is what we are aiming कि आप एक बार ही आएं, आप बार-बार ही आते रहें और आप बहाना ढूंढे आप इधर आने का.
And there are so many projects in the market into the real estate. So SPJ Vedatam कैसे stand out करता है crowd में?
For SPJ Vedatam, hands down, the only differentiator is the location. आप देखेंगे मार्केट में people talk about upcoming locations कि हाँ जी आप यहाँ पे ऐसा लगाइए, 5 साल बाद 10 साल बाद यहाँ पे ये आ जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा. But when we talk about Vedatam, there is a dense population there. आपको day 1 से catchment मिल रही है. The footfall is guaranteed there from day 1. So that is the biggest differentiator for Vedatam. बाकी आप देखेंगे promises होते हैं कि वो location 5 साल बाद आएगी, 10 साल बाद आएगी, आपको आज ही footfall मिल रही है. And what that does is that fundamentally changes the risk profile, because we are not chasing the footfall or catchment. As I said, आपको already मिल रही है. So we are not making something for future. We are making something which is there and which is an existing reality.
So Mitul, you are known for spearheading technological advancement. So what specific innovation you are bringing into this project?
See, as far as technological advancements are concerned in the building, it is not just an add-on. ये integrate होना चाहिए from day 1 itself. So, example, we have used BIM, Building Information Modeling. So what that essentially does is, it gives you an entire digital view of the building you are making. और ये आपको सारे लैग्स बता देती है, सारी डेफिशिएंसीज, कोई भी इनएफिशिएंसी, कोई भी गैप. सो अगर सपोज करो आपके ऑन साइट 10 गैप निकलते हैं, तो वो 10 गैप के आई थिंक 2 या 3 गैप रह जाएंगे. सो दैट इज अ मेजर स्टेप विच हेल्प्स, बिकॉज दैट डायरेक्टली इम्पैक्ट द प्रोजेक्ट viability. And the other thing we plan to incorporate is the AI-based BMS system. BMS is essentially building monitoring system. So BMS has been there since ages, but since it's an AI industry, AI era now, what that essentially does is ये और smart हो जाता है in terms of maintenance, energy saving and security. So the idea is very simple. Technology का use सिर्फ better build करने के लिए नहीं, but better utility भी होनी चाहिए. When the system is there, आप उसको कैसे better use कर रहे हो. So उसमें भी आपकी technological advancements दिखनी चाहिए.
Right. And how do you ensure the right partners to come on board, especially when it comes to the quality and design?
एक ये पार्टनर्स ऐसी चीज़ होती है कि अगर आपने एक बारी गलत चूज़ कर लिया तो आपको बहुत दिक्कत आने वाली है. सो जब भी हम किसी पार्टनर को ऑन बोर्ड करते हैं तो वी लुक एट 2 or 3 थिंग्स. फर्स्टली देयर क्रेडिबिलिटी, देयर कैपेबिलिटी एंड लॉन्ग टर्म reliability. Okay, so for that we have partnered with Jindal Steel and Power Limited for structural steel development. Given that how they are the market leaders in their domain, उनसे better I don't think कोई कर रहा है आज की डेट में स्टील का काम. And once you partner with organizations who already have a good rapport in the market, so it already builds strong connection with the customers, because that directly reflects on your project as well as the brand. From the same point of view, our architects are ACPL, जिन्होंने they play a major role in reforming the skyline of Gurugram.
Looking at the bigger picture, how do you see retail and commercials are evolving into the real estate these days?
See, in terms of retail and commercial development, आप notice करेंगे everything is becoming experience led. पहले के टाइम में होता था कि इंसान अपने घर से क्लियर इंटेंट के साथ निकलता था कि यस मुझे आज शॉपिंग करने जाना है, मुझे आज टी शर्ट खरीदनी है, मुझे आज मूवी देखने जाना है, मुझे आज बाहर खाना खाने जाना है. आज की डेट में ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. आज अगर इंसान अपने घर से बाहर निकल रहा है तो he needs an experience out of it. He wants to create a memory out of it. And this is directly linked with the rising disposable incomes. With the help of government's policies, लोगों की disposable income बढ़ रही है. उनको they are chasing experiences. They are chasing memories. कि वो बाहर निकल रहे हैं अपनी family के साथ और with their partners. उनको एक memory और एक moment चाहिए. So that is the biggest shift I feel there is in commercial developments.
And when you're starting a project, what's that one value you never compromise on?
If there's one value our company would never compromise on, that would be the quality. No cheating, no jugaad, no cutting corners. Because in the short term, आप corners cut करके आप एक दो पैसे उधर बचा लोगे, but in the long term वो आपके लिए liability बन जाएगी. That will cost you more in future. ठीक है, आप आज के लिए आप आगे 5, 10, 15 साल बाद के लिए देखिए, क्योंकि अब नॉट बिल्डिंग फॉर टुडे, यू बिल्डिंग फॉर फ्यूचर. तो आपको हमेशा अपने दिमाग में एट द बैक ऑफ अ माइंड रखना पड़ेगा, एंड द फाउंडेशन फॉर दैट इज क्वालिटी ऑलवेज. एंड जो बेसिकली जब भी आप कोई कार खरीदते हैं या फ़ोन खरीदते हैं, कुछ भी खरीदते हैं, तो आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करते कि वो हाँ जी इस बार ही सही चल गया. आप यू वॉन्टेड टू वर्क इट फाइन always, right? Same it is for real estate. You want the product you are building to be there strong in its foundation, and which will help you also with your brand value and for your future projects.
And when someone walks into the SPJ Vedantam, what's that one feeling you want them to have?
For me, the experience at Vedantam is all about curating something which feels alive, effortless, and relatable to the people. You step into something new, but at the same time it should be relatable to the area that you are in. Old Gurugram ka naya mall, where the energy is the same, the location is the same, but completely reimagined in terms of experience, design, and how people engage with it.
And on a personal note, being part of the family business, right? What does that responsibility feel to you?
See, it is upon us, the younger generation, ठीक है, we've got a platform. या तो हम उस platform को use करके उसको ऊपर ले जाएं, और we can do otherwise, do your own thing. Legacy किसी भी चीज़ की कैसे बनती है, right? आप जब वो generation to generation flow करे, with the same values you had from day one, with new systems being incorporated. So instead of doing कि हाँ जी मुझे ये नहीं करना, वो नहीं कर रहा, we should be grateful कि yes, we got a base. We should use that base. We should uplift that base. And once you've got the control of it, the hang of it, then you can do something you want to do for yourself as well. But to compromise the legacy that your family built is something that does not sit right with me.
And what's your take on the next generation stepping into the traditional business today?
See, for any person who's stepping into the business, for real estate or for any industry for that matter, do not think about today, think about the future, because जो भी आप कर रहे हैं वो आज के लिए नहीं कर रहे, वो फ्यूचर के लिए कर रहे हैं. स्पेशली फॉर रियल एस्टेट, जो भी आप बिल्डिंग बना रहे हैं वो आज के लिए नहीं बना रहे, वो आप 10 साल बाद के लिए बना रहे हैं. जो हमारे पेरेंट्स के टाइम पे अलग वैल्यूज थी, हमारे पास अलग एक्सपोजर है, तो वी हैव टू क्रिएट अ सिनर्जी फॉर देम कि हम कुछ नया बना पाए. हम जितना एक्सपोजर हमने देख लिया वर्ल्ड में आज की डेट में है, तो उसके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कुछ नया बना पाए विच केटर्स टू एवरीवन नीड्स. एंड जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का गोल है विकसित भारत बाय 2047, दैट इज अ सेल्फ रिलायबल डेवलप्ड नेशन बाय 2047. सो वी ऑल हैव टू अलाइन आवर गोल्स विद दैट, सो दैट बी इट रियल एस्टेट और बी इट एनी इंडस्ट्री, we have to align the goals with that so that we can take the nation next step to the next step.
All right, quick rapid fire, no thinking too much. Legal logic or business gut?
Business gut can start a win, but legal logic sustains it.
Okay. Noida or Gurugram?
Gurugram, always, because growth here isn't discussed, it's visible.
Architecture or location?
Location.
Favorite architectural landmark?
For me, I'll say is the UK House of Lords, House of Parliament. It's just how the entire architecture comes together, yet it's so beautiful, yet it communicates the power and governance and tradition. And for me, it's a bit extra special because I got the chance to intern there for 2 months under Lord Bilimoria.
Minimalist or grand?
Minimalistic design, because they always outperform trends.
Okay. Coffee or tea during a deal?
I mean, I negotiate a bit better when I'm slightly over caffeinated.
Okay. Future of real estate?
Experience driven, wellness focused, and ecosystem based.
Okay. SPJ Vedatam in one word.
Confluence.
The SPJ way in one word.
If it's not exceptional, it's not SPJ.
So it was really insightful conversation, Mitul, and thank you so much for joining us and sharing your thoughts, your visions, your inspiring stories with us. It was great having you here. And to everyone who's watching it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and always follow CNC24. And I'll be see you soon with the next episode. Till then, take care.